class. My name is Ana Verduzco, and today I'm going to talk about why the practice of granting tenure to public school teachers should be abolished. I'm going to support that by stating, one, that student learning is sufficient, and giving obviously subclaims for that. What causes this is my second point is that tenure makes it difficult to remove underperforming teachers. And my third point is my solvency, which is having a contract that rids tenure in exchange of raises and performance bonuses. So like I said, we're proposing that the practice of granting tenure to public schools teachers should be abolished. For those of you who aren't familiar with what tenure is, it is a lifetime commitment of employment made to an employee by an employer. Number one, student learning is deficient. I am supporting that with my first subclaim that teacher quality directly affects students' performance. Like Marcellus Antonio in his article Vergara versus California, he states that teachers are a crucial component of the quality of education that students receive. Research shows that teacher quality has a greater impact on student achievement than many other factors such as class size, teacher certification requirements, and per pupil spending. Another evidence that supports why teacher quality affects students' performance is by Emmeline Chow. She says that a growing body of research demonstrates the dramatic difference effect teachers can play in students' lives, from reducing teen pregnancies to increasing a student's lifetime earnings. My second subclaim that supports why student learning is deficient is that problems with school funding is an issue that can also affect student learning. Marcellus Antonio states that when budget shortfalls, it forces districts to implement layoffs. The statutes require districts to lay teachers off in reverse order of seniority, with no regard for skills, leadership, or past performance in the classroom. So what's causing this problem? My second point is that tenure makes it difficult to remove underperforming teachers. My first subclaim is that tenure is obtained too easily nowadays. As Idaho State Department of Education states, currently if a teacher has been teaching for no longer than 3 years, they receive a continuing contract in the state of Idaho, a contract equivalent to tenure. If we truly want to focus on putting students first, we can no longer permit a forever contract in our schools. No credible research shows that tenure helps improve student achievement. Another evidence that supports my subclaim is by the Los Angeles Times 2015, and it says fewer than 2% of teachers are denied tenure during the 2-year probation period after being hired. My second subpoint that supports why tenure makes it difficult to remove underperforming professors is that firing teachers with tenure is costly. As Stephen states in the article Firing Teachers Mission Impossible by the Daily News, she says, even attempting to get the state to dismiss a teacher is prohibitively expensive and burdensome. According to the New York State School Boards Association, the average 30-28 proceeding for a single incompetent teacher extends for 830 days and costs taxpayers $313,000. My third subclaim is that firing tenured teachers is time-consuming. Jason Song wrote in Firing Teachers Can Be a Costly and Torturous Task by Los Angeles Times. He states, the LA Unified School District sees the majority of its appeal dismissals overturned, and its administrators are far less likely even to try firing a tenured teacher than those in other districts. Another evidence is that, well, as of why it's time consuming, is that the path can be laborious and labyrinthine, in some cases involving years of investigation, union grievances, administrative appeals, court challenges, and rehearings, as stated by Jason Song. So my solvency claim is that we can solve this problem by having a contract that rids tenure in exchange of raises and performance bonuses. Therefore, performance, not seniority, would determine layoffs. So, one, bonuses would motivate teachers to improve their teaching performance. And if you have better teacher performance, that would improve student learning. Also, you would reduce low-performing professors, and there would be more opportunity for professors who had no seniority before.